Hey everybody, welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. Today, this is amazing. We went to a school closing and we picked up a ton of educational resources, books, you name it, it's here. And I'm gonna go through and show you guys everything. We'll try to make this quick and speedy. So we're gonna start over here in the corner. Remember, this is a Christian school closing. They were selling everything from soup to nuts. So we've got Post-it notes here, hymn books, we've got different sets of books. Art snagged this one. This was actually really cool, a whole box of seashells. And then various materials that looked really interesting here. Some of these were only partial series, so I wasn't able to get everything. But the older kids are really into series books right now. 4th grade for New York State is all about learning about New York State history. So I was able to pick up that for the kids. Charity does a ton of Etsy, and so this whole bag of tissue paper it's perfect for what she needs for. So maybe before I get any further, you guys should take a guess at how much I spent on all of this amazing books, curriculum, office supplies. It's pretty amazing. So Art, what was the total?
$234.
Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So some of this is going to be used with, the kids. Some of it Charity wanted. So for her Etsy shop, we got the tissue paper, and then we were able to pick up a few actually gifts for upcoming birthdays. This one is coloring unicorns. We got some earrings and jewelry and things like that. And then again, you're seeing just a whole variety of a couple different selections of books here. Lined paper, you can never have enough lined paper when you are a homeschooling family. And then Charity purchased this box. I have no idea what the pricing was, but pretty much they gave us a bulk price on everything, so you're looking at pennies at the dollar. Art was able to find a clarinet for $10. He'll be able to take that up and make that look all nice and beautiful again. And then for the music section, when you're homeschooling, you really do a lot of your own, you're providing your child's complete education. And music is something that I'm passionate about. Not only does my husband have his own music store, but I have been a pianist from knee high. So I found some great, I hope they're great. I haven't heard these, but the kids love listening to CDs when we're in the car, so I picked up a couple of those. And then we often will sing songs at the piano. If you guys have watched our vlog, you've seen us doing that. So we found some books there. This is something that I remember looking at for when I was a piano teacher, and I thought this would be actually excellent for the kids. It comes with the audio CDs, and then it talks about all the different composers, and they had book 1 and book 2. And then again, another song book here for the kids and me to sing through. Moving on, we have some miscellaneous books from Bob Jones and Abeka publishers. I love their books. And then I'm not going to go through all of the books we have here because there are so many, but we have series here. I have not read a large portion of these series, but reading from the back covers, the age of them, they look like something that my kids would enjoy. So that's why I purchased these. The books, all the books are 25 cents a piece. That's a steal. So we picked up a lot of books. Some of these, as the kids read them, if they don't like them, we probably will move them along. But this was just once in a lifetime opportunities. I wasn't going to be able to get books, particularly incomplete series like this, for that price. So anyways, we ended up getting this series, the Living History Library series. We were able to pick up, I already have some of these, and I was able to pick some more up for that collection. The Christian Heroes Then and Now. This is actually very popular with some of the classical education schools for learning biographies and things like that. And so I picked up some of those. Again, I have no idea if these are going to be good. These are adventure books. I was really thinking of Peter and how he likes adventure, everything. He loves the Hardy Boys, so I picked up those. Again, I have no idea how good these are. This one sounded very interesting. This is a 4-book collection by Anne DeVries. Have you heard this series?
No.
And it was, she wrote this as she was in Holland around the Nazi occupation. And this was translated into English, and I'm told it's outstanding. So pick that up. A pile of miscellaneous books. Lydia is using the Learning Language Arts Through Literature series, and these are a few of the books that, well, not this one, but the Billy and the Blaze, we're reading through American history. This Firecat was part of that series. This is for John. John wants to be doing some tutoring, and we thought this might be an interesting book for John to have just kind of in his repertoire. This was another one of the books that Lydia studied in her English. And so we just got a handful of books of classics like Charlotte's Web, Frog and Toad. Most of you guys probably have heard of Frog and Toad before. This one looked really good. The True Story of Charles Lindbergh. Ben and Me, that was another Lydia book. So lots of just fun miscellaneous books. We tried to keep the miscellaneous books down to a minimum because in the past we've actually purchased out a library. So we have a ton of miscellaneous books, but the series were something that we didn't have. So you'll see that. We have a lot of the series. Peter has been into reading tons and tons of the Hardy Boys. We have a lot of them. Art went through the list and he picked out the ones that he was pretty sure we didn't have. So you can see we have quite the collection of Hardy Boy books. Again, some more series books.
Yesterday, Peter was asking who Mother Teresa was, so I guess he can read about her now.
Yeah, these are really, I remember reading these as a kid. These are really good books. I have not read The Days of Laurel Ingalls Wilder, but Charity said she has read them and she really liked them. We've got some Anne of Green Gable books here. This one looked interesting, Grandma's Attic. This is probably more of Lydia and Mary's speed right now. Again, have no idea about these books, but they looked really interesting. Lydia has been reading a bunch of the Mandy books, and she has many of them, but there was a few that she didn't have. Some more Little House on the Prairie books, and then Nancy Drew. We've got a whole bunch of girls coming through. We know we're gonna use those up. All right, here comes some fun stuff. This is more educational, school-wise books. Rainbow Fraction tiles. If you guys have never seen these, we have Rainbow Fraction poppet blocks, and these are really great for teaching fractions. A lot of fun. And this one, Lillian was actually playing with last night. And then I picked up a handful of games here. This one's addition and subtraction. This one's word, families, and reading. I have a whole bunch of kids that are in that grade level right now, so we picked those up. Then sight word bingo. This is probably going to be more Lillian's age. And then this looked so fun. Sight word SWAT. That screams my kid. They even come with little fly swatters. I'll tell you, the kids are going to love that game. Spot It on the Road. My kids have Spot It Camping and regular Spot It, and they were like, oh, we need Spot It on the Road, so we got that for them. And for vacation, we've got checkers and backgammon, which is just a portable game there. We've got lacing cards, which will be for Lillian and probably Daniel as they age up here. And then these are right up Grace and Mary, and well, Lillian's a little young for these, but I liked how you had to actually build the word. So these were fun. And then this one was really neat. The kids can make their own, or they can, you know, they already have the, like, you can make your own letters like that. So I thought that was really great. Grace loves whiteboard markers, so this is going to be a great item for her. And then along the same lines, we've got addition flip books. Can't you see the kids doing this? Absolutely. Grace is Grace is 5 years old. She loves workbooks. I cannot keep her in enough workbooks. So this is right up her alley, this book, and I'm just going to let her go at it. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Evan Moore, if you've watched my homeschooling book hauls, you know that I do a lot with Evan Moore. I love it because once you buy it, you can actually copy the sheets to use for multiple students. So this is a really good value to purchase. I have some cursive handwriting work text there for the girls. And then, out of all things, remember, this is Everything Gets Sold. What did we buy? But Scrub Daddies and Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. I mean, everybody uses those things. Why not get them? Osborne books. We love Osborne books, and there was a whole ton of them there. I didn't even get half of them. But I picked up a couple that, this one looked really interesting. 101 Optical Illusions World Wars. This one will be for Lillian and Daniel. I mean, these are great puzzle Lydia has one on bugs that she got for her birthday. She loved it. Actually, all the kids have loved it. So when we found that, Charity's like, can we get that? And then we've got a couple more Osborne books there. But really, I mean, amazing, amazing books. Great quality. I mean, look at, they don't look like they've even been used, Art. All right, everybody needs a roll of Scotch tape. They happen to have one there. All right, who remembers this? Who remembers I wanted this for my kitchen cupboards? And because of the quarantine, I couldn't get out and get it. And Amazon, it was like outrageous. You guys have never seen this? This is like this rubbery, foamy stuff that, what do they call it? It's like a skid stopper. It keeps your items from slipping. And this is gonna be perfect for my cupboards. They had an entire trash bag. I mean, we couldn't use a trash bag. So I picked out just a couple of those things for our use. These sheets, I actually don't want the alphabet in them, or I may use them, but I wanted the plastic folders. And these I've actually looked at on Amazon to purchase, and I just never did buy them. So these, you put your sheets, your worksheets or whatever in here, and then you use a dry erase marker, and you practice your writing on these. And I love these. I've always wanted to get some, so I was excited to find those. Sheet protectors, we eat through those all the time. And then the girls like to do drawing, particularly Grace, so I thought this one looked interesting. And then I was able to pick up some handwriting books here. We are on a Bop It craze. We have a, what is the Bop It we have? Bop It Smash It? Is that the one we have currently? And the kids are in a race to see who can get the highest score. So we had to get the second Bop It for the kids. Our 3-hole punch has disappeared. We went to the right place, so we picked up one of those. And then we picked up some more of these whiteboards here to use with the kids. These are awesome tools for homeschooling that I use a lot, and the kids love using them. Art picked up some masking tape for his shop. Charity picked up some crochet cotton. And then this section here, this is the writing utensil section. Colored pencils, crayons. Wait, yes, we did get crayons. Crayons in the twistable format. We have markers. This was what we originally started out with, which was Expo markers. The girls chew through Expo markers, and so I was really excited to find those because the kids use them for everything. I did pick up a little bit of glue. We've got Sharpies in here, and then I thought these were really neat, and I thought the kids are gonna love these, aren't they, Art? On the little rubber grippies. And then I found, check these out. Have you guys ever used these big chunky pencils for kids? They are awesome. I love them. They're expensive. I got a whole bag of them. Yay! Moving on down the line, we bought 2 surge protectors because we actually needed surge protectors. Balls, utility balls. We were out. I can't believe it.
Ours died.
Ours died. So we have utility balls here. Art's really wanted around the world the Middle Eastern map. So
puzzle.
He's got a puzzle.
Yes.
That's going to be fun to do. I think this is probably one of the oddest items to get at a school. Aluminum foil and Ziploc bags. Art picked up some really nice heavy duty
meter sticks.
So these are really, will be great for school and such. And then we have a few, another clipboard, a few miscellaneous books. So these apparently are for children who have a case of the wiggles. And they use these for children to sit upon. These are just very soft rubber knobbies. They do not hurt to sit on. And it just allows the child to do the kind of shimmy with their hips and keeps the rest of them still. So we bought one yesterday, and then the girls were like, we want some more. So we ended up getting 2 more. This one has knobbies on the bottom and the top, and then these 2 are smooth. I'll let you know how they work. If it changes my homeschooling forever, then I will recommend them to all. But in the meantime, well, it seemed like an interesting concept. They were $2 a piece. Charity found these, and that is Jamberry. If you're not familiar with Jamberry, they're the nail stickers, and she found the little nail heater to go with it. So that's a set that Charity wanted. And then we had a couple series on American Girls Growing. And this was probably the most expensive item that we purchased, and that is the series of The Mystery of History. These are homeschooling. This is audiobooks, and I also was able to get the reading text to go along with it. My kids love audiobooks, so that was alone, this set was $80. Pretty typical for when you're buying homeschooling books. Homeschool books are expensive. I'm sure if you're watching this, that's nothing new. That was well worth the $80 that we purchased.
So if you take that out of the mix, everything else would be $154.
That's amazing. That is really amazing. Over here, we've got a couple, we have a topographical map here. And this is really, really cool because you can see all of the mountain ranges and you can actually feel them too. And I had never seen one of these in person, so I thought this was really, really, really neat. I wonder where most of our viewers are from. Art?
Yeah, probably all over the place.
And the last item are these 2 snow sleds, which we will definitely put to lots of good use. Here in upstate New York, we have very long winters. But my neighbor has 2 of these particular brands of sleds. They are very heavy duty. They hold up to a lot of use and abuse. And even adults and big kids can ride in these. I don't know what she charged you for those, but you know, it was all tallied up into the price. So that's our big haul. We may possibly buy out the rest of the school at the end of their big garage sale. Stay tuned to this channel. You might see some really real craziness coming, right, Art?
I can hear half of our viewers screaming, "No!" And I can hear half of our viewers screaming, "Yes!"
For those of you who are new to our channel, this isn't our first time doing a big buyout. In fact, before we started YouTube, long time ago, we used to do storage unit auctions before they were even popular on TV. We were doing storage unit auctions, or auctions of all sorts, and we were buying out large quantities of stuff. This is small compared to what we've done in the past. We've had to rent box trucks, the biggest box trucks you can get without a CDL license. Filled them up multiple times, and we've sorted and distributed the items. So this wouldn't be anything new. We thought we were done, but it just might have been too good of a deal. So stay tuned. That may be coming to this channel. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you thought was the best deal that we got here today. We'll see you for our next video. Bye.